Good morning, children. Myself name P.S. Tiwari from LP Savani Vidya Bhavan. We will continue with the subject OC, Organization of Commerce. Let's start. Yes, children. In today's video, we'll continue with the 6th chapter, Directing. We'll discuss the topic 6.3, that is motivation. Motivation meaning, characteristic and hierarchy needs of given by martial law. Fine. So let's get started for the same. Here, children, on your screen you can see the elements of directing. In last video we have discussed the supervision. Today we'll continue with the motivation. Yes, on your screen you can see the motivation, introduction and meaning. See, motivation is the internal feeling which encourages a person to work. There is a difference between capacity to work and the willingness to do so. The objective of management fails if the worker is capable but not willing to work. So for that, we can use the motivational tool. Among all the factors of production, only man is the factor which can increase production. Our factor of production is land, labor, machine and entrepreneur. And if you wish to increase the production, that is happen only because of the man. So man is the living factor of the production. He possesses special abilities and proficiency. Therefore, motivation is must. Motivation is the wider concept. Where the man is performing, motivation function become necessary. Motivation includes financial incentives, non-financial incentives, amenities, unsatisfied needs, etc. So these are the motivational tool which you can use to encourage your employee, and your employee will increase the productivity. Here you can see the meaning. In general term, motivation means the process of stimulating people to perform action and to make it possible to have maximum work satisfaction. As per the Josius, motivation is the act of stimulating someone or oneself to get the desired course of action. Motivation is the tool that you can use for encouraging someone. Desirely they can give the productivity. Desirely they can implement and you'll get the course of action. Now let's see the characteristic. See the characteristic of motivation. First one, internal inspiration. Motivation is the strength or power which arises from the individual, which makes the person realize that something is lacking and he gets inspiration which leads him to do certain activity. So internal inspiration, that means we are inspiring someone internally. Second one, psychological concept. Motivation is the psychological phenomenon. Mental status of every person is different. Therefore, the need of internal inspiration for every person is also different. Psychological thought is different for each person. According to the internal inspiration, if we want to encourage them internally, so we have to treat them separately. Then third one, increase efficiency of employees. Workers are encouraged to produce more through motivation. Motivation boosts their morale, their productivity and efficiency, which tends to increase productivity. Hence, the profitability of the business unit also increase with the help of motivation. Then fourth one, continuous process. When motivation process has started, it remain continue. Employees should be motivated to get the work done from them. Direction and guidance should be provided to them. Once they have arranged, motivation cannot be stopped. It is continuous process, remain from the beginning to the end. It is the continuous activity. It never stops. For each and every level of management, it is required. Fifth one, reduction in labor turnover rate. Motivation gives internal satisfaction to the employees. Motivation inspires the workers. Worker get remuneration as well as satisfaction and respect which induce them to continue in the job. Thus, the labor turnover rate decreases. If they are satisfied to do the work, if they are feeling inspired to do the work, they will never leave the job and they will continue the same work in the same organization. So, the reduction in the labor turnover rate will be reduced. Now, sixth one, achievement of goal. Motivation induces the worker to function effectively. Therefore, achievement of personal and business objective become possible. If they are motivated to do the work, they will achieve the goal, which is oriented for the organization. Seventh one, wider scope. Motivation is the broad and splendor concept. Motivation includes different terms like need, motive, desire, emotion, aim, choice, willpower, eagerness, temptation, etc. So it is the wider scope. Then eighth one, adopting changes in the organization. In modern time, changes occur in industry and organization that constantly affect production, technology, raw material, and other activities. Generally, the workers are not prepared to accept these changes quickly. However, they can be given proper understanding by motivation to accept these changes quickly and easily. See, workers are used to with the traditional method. Every year, if any kind of changes arises, they feel fed up. Oh my God, not again. This kind of reaction you can see on your worker's face. So for adopting changes, what you have to do is you have to introduce the motivational tool. Yeah, you can do it. Yeah, you are going good as compared with last year performance. This year you are better, like that. So with the help of this motivational word, you can encourage them to accept the changes. The ninth one, tool to get cooperation. Motivation gives job satisfaction to employee. As a result, they cooperate to their higher authority. They will satisfy and they are ready to do the work. They are not ready to leave the job. They want to continue in the same organization. So, short and simple, with the help of motivational tools, the relation between three level of management can be created harmoniously. Fine. And the cooperation among all staff you can see, and the relation between the higher authority and subordinates can be maintained. Then 10th one, positive attitude. Motivation encourages positive attitude of employee. When the problem of the worker are solved, they experience a feeling of respect for staffing as well as for organization. Motivation is the one kind of positive tool. Positively it is acceptable and positively it is used by the top level authority. With the help of same, they work as if they are a part of organization. Such a style of work makes possible the development of employee and business unit, which is the result of motivation. Then 11th one of the function of management. Motivation is an important part of management. Manager have to get the work done from living resources like employees and not from physical resources. Therefore, to motivate is an important function in the organization. And all these 11 characteristics are really important as reflection of the motivational part. Yes, now your screen you can see the last topic for today's video, that is hierarchy need by Maslow. Man's needs are varied. These needs are decided on the basis of his mental status. He is motivated if these needs are satisfied. Many psychologists and management experts have made studies and formulated the principle to arrange the needs in the proper order. The humanist psychologist Abraham Maslow has presented the hierarchy of needs. in his article Principle of Human Motivation in 1943. Such five needs are arranged as per the priority. This five arrangement you can see on your screen according to the diagram. First, second, third, considered as a lower need. Fourth and fifth, considered as a higher needs. Fine. So now let's do this in detail. The first is physiological or primary. Physiological or primary need, meanwhile, physiology need are basic needs of human being. Basic needs includes food, water, clothing, shelter, etc. Food is the basic need to sustain the body. A hungry person gives importance to the food. It means that he does not give importance to other needs till his basic needs of the food, clothing, and shelter are not satisfied. If any person wants to reach to the second or third or fourth stage, first of all, they will focus on the first stage. If the primary need is fulfilled, then only they can focus on the other stage. That is why the first requirement of the people is physiological or primary needs: food, clothes, shelter, etc. Then, second stage, safety need. After the physical needs are satisfied, the next need is hierarchy is safety. It includes physical safety, job safety, safety against risk, regularity of wages, etc. Therefore, man takes the measures like takes the insurance, opens the saving account either in the bank or post office. Such a safety is necessary for mental peace. This kind of safety is required for the mental peace. People can feel secure. So, safety need is the second desire of the people. Then, third one, social needs. When the need of security is satisfied, the next in the hierarchy is social need. It includes affection and love. Man is the social animal. He always wants love and affection from his family, relative, society at the large. Such needs includes feeling of getting love and respect from the family member, friends, relatives, as well as by his colleagues at workplace and by other in the society. So, after fulfilling the basic need, then safety, then will come to the social need, that is love and affection from the family, relative, and society. All these three stages are considered as a lower need. Now, what are the higher needs? The fourth one, esteem and status need. Above first two three needs are low class need. This is the lower class need. Esteem and status needs are also known as position need or high class need. Yes, it is considered as a higher class need. You can see with the help of diagram, it is considered as a higher need. It increases the longing to have one's self appraisal, the respect from colleagues or officers, and increase in reputation. His desire to get it increases. Here, they are think about the respect from the colleague, from officer. They will think about the reputation at the fourth stage. Then the last stage for the higher need is self accusation and self esteem. After satisfying above four needs, you have got the basic need, you have done the safety side, social need, you have got the love and affection, you are getting the reputation at the fourth stage. So, what are the fifth stage? Man tries to satisfy self esteem or self actualization need. Each person wants to get the top position by getting the achievement. One's name is considered with pride in the best way. His skill is considered with all his best in his own work or in his field. That is considered in the self esteem and self actualization. Example you can see Zakir Hussain in playing tabla, Shiv Kumar Sharma in playing santur, Sachin Tendulkar in the field of cricket, Amitabh Bachchan in the field of acting, Lata Mangeshkar in the field of music, etc. So these are the character. They are best in their own field and they are known by their given talent. So the fifth position is called self actualization and self realization, and it is considered under the higher needs. So our Marshall sir has given the 5 stages. By that, people can reach step by step lower to higher stage to satisfy their need. Now children, we have done the motivational part, meaning characteristic and hierarchy need. Fine. Hope so you have understood all the point. Please go with the revision. This is important according to the board concept. Thank you for the day children. Bye bye.